we are going to see the problem. Merge sorted array. You are given two integer arrays, that is nums1 and nums2. They are sorted in non-decreasing order, that is in an increasing order, and two integers are given which represents the number of elements in nums1 and nums2 respectively. An array is given and the integer is m and n is also given, which represents the number of elements in the array. And we have to merge the nums of nums1 and nums2 in a single array that should be sorted in a non-decreasing order. That the resulted array will be also a merged array which is in increasing order. And final array should not be returned by the function. That is, the final array value should not be returned by the function, but instead we have to modify inside the nums1 array. Inside the array nums1, we have to merge the array in this nums1 only. We should not return a separate array for this merging, where the first elements denote the elements that should be merged in this nums1, and last n elements are set to 0, that should be ignored, and nums2 has the length n. The nums1 has the elements of m size, but the remaining elements are set to 0, that is allocated for merging from the nums2 with the ascending order. It is allocated for m plus n, that is size of m plus n, but the elements are of the size m, and the nums2 of the elements are size n, that is n elements are there in the nums2. We have to merge this two array in this nums1 in the ascending order, that we have to found. And how we think of the logic here, it's so simple. We have not to return a new array. Instead we have to modify in this array only, in this nums1 array only. So we have to track the minimum and minimum and maximum value. So for that I have to place the 3 pointers. So I have to append the elements from the last, from this last element, from the last position of this array. So for that I am setting the point here in this m minus 1 index, that is one pointer. First pointer will be here, second pointer will be on the n minus 1, that is on the n minus 1 index, second index of this nums2, and third pointer will be on this nums1, that is m plus n minus 1 index, m plus n minus 1, that is we have this fifth index. So what we have to do is we have to place the element from the last. What value we have to place? We have to place the highest value of comparing this nums1 with nums2. Which one element is higher, that I have to place this in the last element one by one. Now I compare this with this last element with this last element with the pointer n1 and n2. Which one is greater? 6 is greater. So I place this 6 and move the pointer here. n3 will decrement common. So when will the n1 decrement? When it is greater, when the value is put only, it will decrement. So here this value is placed here, so I have to decrement the n2 pointer. So the n2 pointer here, it compare with this nums1 of n1, which is greater, 5 is greater, so 5 is placed here. Now the pointer moves here, this pointer also moves here because this value placed here. This value is this pointer moves here and it compare with this element 3. Now which is greater? This one is greater. So what will put here? 3 will be placed. Now this won't move because this is less than this value, so this pointer will remain here, this pointer will move here. Here two values are equal, so I'll place this value here in this place. Because n3 pointer moves here, I place this value here, and I'm comparing and I'm moving this n1 pointer here, and I'm comparing this. Now n3 pointer stays here. Which one is greater? This is one. This one is greater. I put the 2 here. So the array becomes now 2, 2, 3, 3, 5, 6. Sorry, 6. Sorry. Now the n2 pointer stays here, the n1 pointer stays here. Here which one is greater? 2 is greater. Sorry, here 2 is greater. So I put the 2 here, and last the pointer goes to minus 1th element. Here is 0 to this, the pointer goes to minus 1th index. Here I have to place this 1 here, because the remaining element is this, so I have to place this 1 here in this value, because already it's there the 1, so I have to place this 1 here. Now the nums1 looks like this. For example, consider array. Here it has 5, 6, 7. 5, 6 and 7 as the element. Here you consider 1, 2, 3 as the elements. So it will compare these elements from the last. Which one is greater? This 5, 6, 7 will be greater. That will be placed here. 5, 6, 7 will be placed here. This nums1 pointer goes to minus 1th index. So this will become empty. So these values are here. So what we have to do is, in this last 3 place I have placed this value. For the remaining places I just copy this from the last. 3 I have to put here, 2 I have to put here, and 1 I have to put here. This is how this logic works. So I have to use the 3 pointers, 2 pointers for tracking which element is greater. I have to place this in the 3rd pointer, that is in the last element of this array. So I have to decrement the point 1 by 1. Likewise, I have to place the last element with the greater value. So let's code this on the online compiler. Let's see. So I have to merge. That is a void function, because we have not written anything. So merge sort array. What I have to do is, this nums1 is the array, m is the size, and int, nums2 is the array, and we have the size n. Before that I have to give the array size also. So I have to give array size. Array size is the size. Number of elements will represent the m and n. So I have to declare here also the nums2 size. Here nums1 size. So what I have to do is, I have to place the 3 pointers, that is n1, n1 is from m minus 1, that is in the last element of this nums1. n2 is in the last element of the nums2. So I place this as n minus 1. Where I have to place n3, I have to place in the nums1 which is having the index m plus n minus 1. The last element of this nums3, that is last arrayth place of the nums1 element. It's a nums1 array. So I have to loop while n1 is greater than or equal to 0, also when n2 greater than or equal to 0. What I have to do is, I'm just comparing if nums1 of n1 is greater than or equal to nums2 of n2. If nums1 is greater, what I have to do? I have to place this nums1 of n3, place this in the n3 index, the nums1 of n1, nums1 of this n1. I have to decrement the n1 pointer here, else what I have to do? I have to place the nums1 of n3 with nums2 of n2. Now I have to decrement the n pointer. The n3 pointer decrement for commonly in this array. So I run. After that, when n1 pointer reaches the minus 1 index, but n2 pointer is greater than 0. n2, the nums2 value exists in the array. It's remained. It's not merged. What I have to do when n2 not, that is the greater than or equal to 0, what I have to do? I have to copy this element one by one from the last. So nums1 of n3 equal to nums2 of n2. I have to copy the element from the last. So I have to decrement the n2 pointer. Also I have to decrement the n3 pointer here. So we have to return nothing because it's a void function. To declare this array, int nums1 I'm just copying this same input to check. int nums1 size is size of nums1 divided by size of nums1 of 0. This is int m equal to 3. Now int nums2 of nums2 equal to 2, 5, 6. Same input I am giving. int nums2's size is equal to size of nums2, that is the size of the whole array divided by size of the individual element. This will give the number of elements in the array. That is the nums2 size. N is 3. Here what I have to do is I'm just calling the function that is merge sorted array. Merge sorted array. So I am just calling this function with this input nums1 size 3, nums2 size 3. I had run the for loop for printing the output for I and I equal to 0, I is less than less than 5, sorry, less than 6, because m plus n, I have to give the array m plus n. So that is 6, I plus plus. What I have to do? Here I have to do printf the percentage %d nums1 of I. Just check whether this works. Merge sort array, sorry. Merge sort array. Yeah. Here it's running and its array is merged and sorted. So I'll just check with this Leetcode. To check all the test cases will be passed. Just see all the test cases passed.